Assalamu alaikum. In this lesson, we will do the comprehension of chapter 12, The Old Woman of class 9. Who does the poet praise in the poem The Old Woman? Explain how. The poet praises the beauty and laborious hard work of an old woman in the poem The Old Woman. He compares the beauty of her aged face with a white candle in a holy place, which is a symbol of beauty, light, and guidance. Likewise is the presence of an old woman. She guides us with her experiences. Further, the poet praises her for all the hardships she has gone through for the sake of her children and home. What does the white candle represent in the poem The Old Woman? In the poem, the white candle represents the devotion and guidance of the old woman. The poet compares the old woman to a white candle because she is also a symbol of beauty, light, and guidance. She is the beauty of our society. She is the one who shares her life experience with us, guides us, and enlightens us. Just like a candle that burns in order to light up the path for others. What is the message in the poem The Old Woman? The message in the poem The Old Woman is to highlight the laborious and difficult life of the old woman. She does very hard work for her children throughout her life, but in the last she is left alone. The poet wants to tell us that old people are respectable and honorable. Their presence is just like a white candle. They are the best ones who can guide the young and bless them with warmth and kind-heartedness. Why does the poet compare an old woman to a white candle in a holy place? The winter sun, the water under a ruined mill in the poem The Old Woman. The poet compares the old woman to a white candle in a holy place, the winter sun and the water under a ruined mill in the poem, because in old age she loses her beauty, also her thoughts become still and motionless. Actually, the poet has described the old lady by different comparisons to suggest steadiness and maturity in the life of an old lady. Do you like this poem? Why? Yes, I like this poem very much because the poet has described the beauty, experience, and tough life of the old woman in an inspirational way. The poem is simple and realistic. Through this poem, we start giving more respect and love towards our elders, especially our parents, who spent their whole life grooming and training us without thinking about their own needs and desires. What words in the poem help establish imagery? The words that help establish imagery in the poem are white candle, spent radiance of the winter sun, and the waters under a ruined mill. All these words create an image in the reader's mind to help them understand the purpose of the poem. How many lines and stanzas are there in this poem? This poem consists of 3 stanzas and 12 lines.